Hey, what's going on, guys? Bringing you another video here. In this episode, we're pretty much gonna make a change here right off the bat because, as you guys probably saw last episode, we were struggling in D3. We got up against some pretty tough opponents to start. We started to come back a little bit, and then when I started to try and record the games, I don't know what happened. I swear I got matched up with some top tier players. You know, they were just absolutely destroying me. All credit to them and everything. But, you know, I just don't, I don't know if you guys want to see that footage or not. I just assume not, because who likes to watch a guy lose all the time? Or it wasn't all the time, but it was three games. Luckily enough, though, we were able to stay in the division. So one of the changes we decided to make here is we're going to go ahead and sell McKinnon. Just because I noticed that there was another card out there on the market, which I felt like could help our team a little bit more, had a little bit better finishing, and here he is. We're going to go ahead and pick up Joe Pavelski, who honestly I haven't even seen in HUT until this milestone card. I've never played against his base card. I've never used his base card. I figured we'd try this card out and, pretty much just see how he did, as we're going to go ahead and jump into the first game here. And also, I'm pretty much going to be trying out a new style of video where I'm just going to commentate and pitch in when I feel the need. It's not going to be full-length video. I'm not going to talk you guys' ears off for the whole video. So yeah, I'll just chip in during the gameplay. But here we go against the first guy.
Glad you are with us for our Hockey Ultimate Team test. Looking at the rosters, this should be outstanding. Has it in his own end. Pitching it to McKinnon.
So coming up on this play right here, I tried to stay in between him and the net, and he honestly makes the defenseman look silly. He just kind of shoots it around him, goes posting in. All credit to him. It was a great shot. It was a pretty good play. So we're looking to bounce back here, down one. And you guys will notice on this clip here, that he just kind of, I couldn't get the puck out, and he just kind of held it on his forehand or backhand and just kind of skated around the zone. So there's not going to be too many clips from this game. It's not that he had a bunch of chances and I was just not putting them in or anything like that. I mean, this is literally what he did for half the game. And I mean, it's kind of irritating. When I said I came up against top tier players, as we make a good defensive stop there, staying in between him and the net. And that's how you got to play against these guys, because I mean, they're just going to hold the puck until you make a move. And it's kind of annoying to play against, but I mean, it wins them games, so I guess you got to give him credit.
Pitching this one to Gaudreau. And they are
as we see Gaudreau flying down the wing, gonna sauce it over to Pastrnak, gonna tie the game. And then you'll notice coming up here that we just cut immediately to overtime, because there is not a lot happening in this game. It was 1-1. It was a pretty boring game, like I said earlier. And as you see here, we have Taylor Hall on defense because I forgot to change my lineup. I forgot when you add players, it messes up your entire lineup. But, I mean, he's pretty fast, so I guess he did okay for us here. I'm not too sure, as we just go ahead and dodge his defenseman and then post him in. So, I mean, I guess it worked out for us. Probably would have ended miserably for us if it started going the other way. I mean, especially with the way they edited the defensive AI, it would have been really tough for us to do anything in the defensive zone. So that was a really good game last game, a lot of back and forth, and we take our 2 points and move on here. And this guy, I didn't really know what to expect. I saw you had the captain card there on Gretzky. Usually means people have a lot of excess coins with how expensive they are, just to add something aesthetic. He's got the Chicago, the New Jersey, so, I didn't really know what to expect here, but I thought it was going to be a pretty good game.
Passing one off now to Pastrnak. And he steps across the line. Fires! He's... Damn! Scores! First goal to the visitors. Great start for them.
I don't know how many of you guys will appreciate that goal there, but Pastrnak just coming flying down the wing. Fakes out the goaltender with one move and then just roofs it backhand. I don't know about you guys, but I don't score too many of those goals, at least not in close like that. And I mean, especially backhanded. And then we just get a nice little nip there too, just to add it on with Johnny Gaudreau. He's feeding one back. So, I mean, I don't know. This guy kind of changed up his play style in the second period, but we definitely dominated in the first period.
You want to get by as quick as you
Nice little hit there, causes the puck to go back into the slot, and Stamkos buries one. That's why we added him back to the squad. We missed that first line scoring. And I mean, like I said, GG to this guy. We're going to win this one 3-0 though, and then it's on to the next one. So I believe we're up 4 points in the division.
It is a Hockey Ultimate Team matchup. Opening face-off about to take place.
We're going to go ahead and get into this game against Gatorade. And, you know, honestly, this one was a pretty close game, too. I believe this one was a little bit more high-scoring than any of the other games this episode. And this is our third game of the episode as he just walked one in there. I mean, you got to give it to him on that one. It was a pretty nice goal as he's scoring with his passing rack, I believe that was. But, yeah, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to add a fourth game to this episode just because, you know, there wasn't really too much happening in the first and the second game, I guess. As we get a little drag-back wrister there from Luke Robitaille.
Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Oh, nice. He still got it. Continuing to move behind the net. Lets it go. He scores. 2 straight goals.
I almost feel bad about that one there as you just go ahead and fake him out 2 or 3 times, staying in Gretzky's office, even though that wasn't Gretzky. I mean, he should have came around and probably tried to hit us. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything he could have done. That might have been a glitch in the game. But Klittenberg, who doesn't usually get one for us, you know, he's getting one there. It forces a drag back wrister, but, you know, you never really see him score. So that was nice to see as we go up 3-1. And I honestly had to feel bad for this guy, but I don't know. He kept stepping up. The puck's going to keep moving forward. I don't know. I feel bad for him because, you know, he kept stepping up. I don't know. I guess he was just frustrated with the game, but every time he stepped up, the puck kind of stayed where it was or kept its momentum, and we had somebody coming behind to pick it up, and then he passes it out, so he wasn't really doing himself any favor there, but we'll take the win, and we'll go up 6 points in the division. So, and like I said, we're going to do 4 games this episode, and our last game, honestly, we saved the best for last. This was our toughest opponent by far. And that's not to say we win, because, you know, we might not. We'll leave it for the end of the episode. But, yeah, this guy played really well. Hats off to him.
Welcome back. Hockey Ultimate Team. Our first face-off is coming, a long-awaited matchup. The Kings get the first play of the game. Read that play in his own end. Good place to shoot from, and he does. One score!
Stamkos finally scores after 3 or 4 shots. I mean, that's crazy. I was not expecting that, so I was feeling pretty good going up 1 minute in.
Will have to get reset. Able to step behind. A shot. What? What the? They score, and they've tied the game up.
And of course, Pekka Rinne, 2 minutes later, lets in a little squeaker there.
In with it now. Let's it go. Say.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
He scores!
And another squeaker. So, I mean, things weren't looking too good for us. He goes up 2-1 off of that. After we went up 1-1, I was like, all right, this is going to be a game. But, you know, going down 2-1 off that, it's pretty demoralizing. And we kind of get a 14-1 here as we shoot this one from the blue line, and luckily enough, we get a tip there. I'm pretty sure that was Stamkos again, so, you know, he has 3 goals for us this episode, so he's doing really well. And then, not too much you can say about this one. Yep, just the defensive breakdown. I mean, there's, man, like I said, he's a pretty good player. He definitely capitalized on his opportunity, so we gotta give it to him on that one. Then he's just adding insult to injury there, just burying the final one, making sure that, you know, it's very unlikely that we're going to come back. So It's looking like we're gonna lose a game this episode. So I mean, you can't be too upset with that. We go 3-1, and right here, you know, I just decided to quit. You know, not playing at all. And he's a good guy. You know, he's just letting the time run out and everything like that. Then I see the get in the game thing, so I don't want to be kicked out with less than a minute left. So you know, my guys start pressuring here, and unfortunately, Johnny Go just gets the puck, and we just, you know, we might as well take a shot at it here. I wasn't trying to cheat the guy out of anything, but you know, why not? I mean, we weren't going to come back and win. He would have scored with like 6 seconds left. But like I said, hats off to this guy. So yeah, guys, that's going to do it for the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you're new, go ahead and drop a sub. I'm going to try and upload more consistently. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.